Hey gang, MapHat here. Is Jack in the Box run by the reanimated corpse of former President Ronald Reagan? Is the Dare Lion the next Dead by Daylight killer? And can an explosion be so bright that it makes things dark? Today on the Fearfic Podcast, the boys will read a Teen Titans Lost episode creepypasta and an SCP article about a hidden camera show that kills people. Is Raven Purple Guy?
Welcome to the Fear Fiction Podcast. Fearfic is the term for short horror fiction, mostly posted on the web. It includes any and all related subgenres. Join three assholes talking basement goo Slimebeast, inebriated interstellar traveler Abysmii, and irritable ghostly man-horde Dead Palette, as they read all stories horror and internet-related, paragraph by paragraph, and bullshit while they do it. From adolescent revenge fantasies to subtle postmodern narratives about real-life events and everything in between, they read it and critique. You better believe it. Kick it to the cold open, white boy.
So you guys like Smoky the Bear as a character?
For Dead by Daylight?
Yes! Yeah, no, what would he do?
I told you to prevent forest fires, and now you gotta die.
Hey, I'm Smoky the Bear.
I'm Smoky the Bear.
It's Fat Albert dressed up as Smoky the Bear.
Fuck. For some
Fat
reason,
Albert has to be in
Yogi's
Dead by
tie.
Daylight too. Goofy edition.
Hey, boo-boo. What did I tell you about forest fires?
Damn it.
No, you're just running away and he just bonks you on the head with a shovel.
Yeah. Pong.
I will fund someone to make Dead by Daylight, but just goofy nonsense. Please, somebody make it happen.
Well, I was thinking we could get Dead by Daylight, but it's all of the, like, child-friendly mascots. So we would get Smoky the Bear.
Yeah.
Tony the Tiger.
No, Darren the Lion. The Dare Lion? The Dare Lion.
Okay.
He was so inconsistently branded, though. Like, I barely remember him.
He was very inconsistent and erratic, almost as if he was on drugs.
What?
That's... Okay, yeah, this is Darren O'Lion on drugs. Game theory. And you get McGruff the crime dog.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. He could just be a dirty cop who kills teens, and he knows criminology, so he gets away with it. And then they call someone to investigate the murder, and he's like, well, whoever it was definitely wasn't a dog.
Somebody write a McGruff creepypasta where McGruff comes to your school, and then later you're caught doing something wrong, and McGruff happens to still be there, so the principal says, why don't we have McGruff talk to you about what you were doing? And they'd leave you in a room with him, and something terrible happens. Like, he takes off his head, and he has a real dog head underneath or something. I don't know.
I'm about to McGruff you up.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a bite out of your fucking spine.
It's gonna be a McGruff night for you.
Yeah.
Let me hold on. Let me go get breakfast. I love McDonald's McGruffins. I think they're called McMuffins.
Damn it.
Don't you
What
correct
did you
me,
just
boy.
say to me?
Hold on, I gotta take a shit. I need more McGruffage in my diet. What?
I'm a pugilist. They call me McGruff the McGruffian.
God damn it. So what was your original cold open idea? What
Pretty
was your
much
original
this.
point? Huh?
This was... No, well, okay, so what if they... You know how they keep doing, like... Hey, join the military
In
Twitch
Dead by
channel.
Daylight? Yeah, that would be funny if they
Yeah.
asked you to join the military in Dead by Daylight.
Like all of these military Twitch streamers that like just get owned by a bunch of people people who hate the military industrial complex. So they're just like, hey, fuck you. And they just troll and harass like official Navy, Twitch channel or whatever. Why don't we just have VTubers stream as Smoky the Bear?
I think you could pioneer this.
I could pioneer this.
If Chuck E. Cheese can have a puppet on the official Twitch channel.
Poggers!
Poggers!
For anybody who doesn't know, they had a live stream of Chuck E. Cheese, Chuck Entertainment Cheese, and had a puppet supposedly playing, what was it, Among Us?
No, it was Fall Guys.
Fall Guys, okay. And he turns to the camera and he says poggers just for no reason, I guess because people are demanding.
Poggers! In the middle of like a lobby waiting, so there's nothing going on the screen. And He just looks and says, "Poggers," and then just like there's other noises I think happening in the game, but his mouth is moving and he's like all like jittery and hyper, but it just looks like he's going,
"Poggers."
The funniest shit, and like on so many levels, because if you watch it and then you think, why is there a Chuck E. Cheese Twitch channel? This means so much.
And how did the person they have doing that is somebody they hired that could do the voice and work a puppet and theoretically play a game? I don't know. You'd have to do it with one hand. So that no, they have somebody else playing. So I'm just trying to think. Like, I'm just thinking, how much did they pay this guy? And where did they find him? And all the details of this person.
How do you just, like, someone comes up to you and says, "Oh, what you do for a living?" I play Chuck E. Cheese on Twitch. What?
We lost another Chuck E. Cheese actor. He drowned in the hot tub on the Twitch stream, holding the puppet out of the water.
Oh no, it looks like the Chuck E. Cheese official Twitch got suspended again for throwing a cat.
After he threw the cat, he stated, "Poggers!" Now I'm just picturing Chuck E. Cheese. I'm picturing Chuck E. Cheese as a real person down on his luck, as, I don't know, wannabe streamer. He's lost his job as Charles Entertainment Cheese, face of the restaurant. He's just trying to start anew, and he's having scandal after scandal. He's shouting the N-word on a bridge. He's doing all of it.
He's on stream, and he throws the cat, and everyone gets mad at him, so he makes like a heartfelt video. He's like, "Listen,
it wasn't very poggers. I'm sorry.
It wasn't very poggers." But I just have a complicated history with cats. On account of me being a rodent and all.
Mm-hmm.
Cats killed my family. It's a big thing. I don't want to go into it.
What I said about that cat, it was more my father talking.
My father got killed by a cat.
Yeah.
I think I'm owed a little leniency.
Mm-hmm.
Charles Entertainment Cheese Senior.
Charles Entertainment Cheese Senior.
And then you just get all of the hit pieces of, like, Charles Entertainment Cheese is an industry plant. He, his parents bought a bunch of followers for him.
Mm-hmm.
His middle name isn't even originally Entertainment. It's Edward, but he changed it after being fired.
Gross. Did Charles Entertainment Cheese text an underage mouse? What?
Poggers!
Oh, God.
She was only, like, 6 weeks old.
Exactly. Fucking hell. So anyway, Smoky the Bear. What was it again? You wanted to know?
Wanted to know...
You wanted to know if anyone ever wants to come on Smoky the Bear. Whatever. Let's move on from this.
That's going to be my new cold open from now on. It's just like, hey guys, do you ever want to come on X?
A lot
thing?
of it, and I get it. It's on brand for Brandon to be sexual, but a lot of it just amounts to, hey, you guys ever weird porn? And we're like, no. Okay.
I'm tired of DP fetish farming us.
And I can't blame him because I never have a cold open, but...
hey guys, do you ever just be a furry?
Yeah, I like when...
You ever throw paint at women? Like...
Yes.
I like when before we start recording, we're like, who should do the cold open? And Abysmii's like, I got something. And we're like, okay. And we start recording, and he goes, so, get this. Subsection 35A of Form B16. And we're like, oh, fuck.
Oh, not again.
Delete it. Start over.
It's like, no, guys, give me one more chance. Does your wife ever beat you? Oh, my God. This is not your vent sesh.
Does your wife ever beat you at Fall Guys and then turn to you and go, Poggers?
Poggers!
Fuck.
Oh my God. I'm imagining Abysmii in his room, replete with a bunch of synths, and he sits down to record, and it's like, okay guys, let's get some silence so we can isolate it. And then, like, right then, Paprika just bangs open the door as a puppet. Poggers!
Poggers!
Oh, God.
What I lack in cold opens, I make up for in Paprika randomly coming in and just interrupting the stream, which is amazing.
Paprika.
Oh my God.
Paprika.
Okay, so what other mascots should be Twitch streamers? Can we get Wendy in the hot tub?
Oh, God.
Well, apparently it's problematic because we don't know her age.
I really feel like the Jack-in-the-Box mascot, I feel like he would be the most likely to be virulently racist. I don't know why. He just looks like the type.
I mean, he looks like Ronald Reagan put on a jackhead, so I don't know.
That's my secret, old chap, is the gift of immortality is being a mascot for a fast food chain.
That's why they call it the Gipper, but they actually named it to the Whopper. That's not Jack in the Box. What? Oh shit.
When I die,
Jack in the Box McWhopper.
When I die, I want my final wish to be that I'm beheaded and turned into the Jack in the Box mascot. What?
Why would you want this, Mr. Reagan?
It would be pretty poggers.
Just the reanimated corpse of Ronald Reagan as a Twitch streamer. Yeah. It's like, everybody, please go to my Twitch channel, Reaganomics, and subscribe.
Now, what we're doing here is you can see Jeff Kaplan has left Overwatch, and now they've announced a new trickle-down SR system. No.
The way that it works is, if we get enough Smurfs, everyone will be top-ranked. On at least one of their accounts.
How exactly did Reagan figure out that you could play Call of Duty and sell guns to the terrorists? I don't know. Wait.
That's crazy.
I mean, he's got a whole team behind him, so, that's all they do all day.
So what are we reading?
No, we're going down this line of thinking now. Now, okay, Jimmy Carter, he's still alive. He could have a Twitch channel, and he could be playing Rust.
He would, oh, come on, he would be playing Stardew.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, too.
Jimmy Carter on Rust, though, he's just building houses for everybody on the server.
Yeah.
People keep burning them down. Oh, come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Do you have to keep saying the end?
Poggers!
It's Rust. Yes. It's a rule.
Yeah.
If you aren't being racist in Rust, are you really playing Rust?
Can't spell racist without Rust. Hmm?
Robin's death. We're reading a Teen Titans creepypasta from Geo Shiz Lost Episodes fandom.
And who wrote this?
Slimebeast. I don't know who wrote this.
No.
Who wrote this? This was posted first by Toon Link Minions 11 in July of 2014.
Is he 11 Toon Link minions? Like minions dressed as Toon Link and there's 11 of them, or what?
Look, if you get 11 Toon Links and a typewriter, you'll eventually make creepypasta, okay?
I know I'm a bit of a Tumblrina, and I may be falling into a cliche here, but I identify as 11 minions dressed as Toon Link. What? Anyway.
Oh boy. Feel free to leave any feedback on the talk page and correct any spelling/grammar mistakes you see. Very bold of you.
Now, when was this posted, do you know?
July of 2014.
So this person who wrote this may actually be writing comics for DC by now.
Ooh. You're not wrong.
What's crazy is that the probability of that being the case is at least 0.5%.
What's crazy is that Teen Titans was really good and Teen Titans Go was really bad.
What's crazy is that
is a hot take that nobody has ever had before.
No one's going to disagree with me on that one.
That take is really boggers.
Poggers!
But the really crazy thing is we're reading a story called Robin's Death, and Robin fucking died in the comics. So
yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
Spooky.
Well, and I can already see from the thumbnails and everything, it's Slade's in it. Okay, well, Slade is legitimately creepy, and so, this is... I'm guessing that this is going to take a creepy concept and try to make it more creepy, and it's going to fail.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Let's not prejudge this Teen Titans creepypasta, Abysmii, you fucker.
Robin, consider the following. Are you really playing Rust if you're not being racist?
What does Rust stand for, Robin? Racists Unified Server Time.
But they might report me and kick me from the server. Good, Robin. That's the way it should be. You're learning. The story. Well, that's a good place to start.
The story.
At around 7:55 on a Saturday evening, I ran out of the kitchen, grabbed a snack, a soda, and ran back into my room. Teen Titans was coming on. I never miss an episode. I parked myself on the bed and hoped that it was one of my favorites tonight.
Shouldn't it be
I was hoping
missed an episode? Or was it still on in 2014?
It's hit or miss. But I guess this guy never misses, huh?
True.
I was 15 years old at the time, so my mind was still developing rational thoughts.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
You're 15 and watching Teen Titans. You're definitely writing for one of the big two companies right now.
Oh, man.
I was 15. Yeah, I was probably still watching.
I was about 15 watching Teen Titans, yeah.
Yeah.
I was 15 working on my Beast Boy cosplay and texting one of the executives at Warner
Slimebeast.
Brothers.
I'm sorry that you were 75 when we were 15, but look, this is clearly written by one of our peers.
Mm-hmm.
I was working on my raised bent Beast Boy costume. He was black instead of green, so I started painting myself.
Oh no! This was 2014, so as you can understand, that wasn't really a problem on the internet yet.
It was fine. People were getting elected in Canada. It was all.
It's cool. The clock turned 7:59. The female announcer said, "Teen Titans is coming on right now." The screen faded into black for about 6 seconds. Timestamp. The opening played. However, something didn't see quite right. I think it should be seen. Color.
Something didn't see quite right. It was me.
I'm colorblind. Colors
So
were
then the rest of this episode is just a bunch of haunted stuff, and it's like, but again, my
I was
vision
blind,
really,
so I
it's
don't
just, they don't take my word for it.
I think I had diabetes after getting the soda and snacks. Started going blind.
Colors were inverted. Raven was incredibly hot, disappeared from the opening altogether, and then the screen played a constant loop of Cyborg punching Robin 4 times. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want that in real life.
Yeah.
Before the screen shattered into the episode's name.
Restore the Cyborg punching Robin verse.
Like, okay, but Teen Titans is goofy, so this isn't haunting, this is just funny.
Yeah, I'm like literally imagining this as like the cartoony anime stuff. But I will say, I think Teen Titans would objectively be better if they let Cyborg say cracker once an episode.
Oh man.
Like in what context? Like
yeah.
Do we have any cheese on crackers? Like that?
No, he needs to because he is just surrounded by a bunch of crackers.
But he
really is, and there's so many episodes where he's just exasperated at the idiocy of everyone else. That would fit so well.
Hashtag let Cyborg say cracker.
Tweet it to Zack Snyder.
Release the cracker cut.
These crackers are not poggers.
Release the cracker.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. The episode. This is me now, right?
Yes.
Oh, fucking hell. The episode was supposedly, quote-unquote, creepy itself. Is that the name of the episode?
Wait, the episode was supposedly? Are you being told this in advance before you've seen it?
Is that the title of the episode? Creepy itself? Like Bart gets hit by Mr. Burns? However, it only showed Slade staring at the viewers. His good eye was colored red. Loud static noises. And red mist filled the screen.
That's literally just Slade on screen for episodes with Slade.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's all moody and atmospheric, yeah.
The toy monkey that should have appeared later in the episode yelled, "Help me, Slade! I want to go home." A few times before the colors of Slade drained out and transformed back into the opening. I don't care about this at all.
Hey, okay.
This was wrong. This isn't the episode. This wasn't even a real opening. However, being the massive Teen Titans fan that I decided to watch. This time, the opening was still shots of Titan Tower. The water around it was blood red.
Then two planes started flying toward the Titan Towers.
God damn it. They showed Starfire, Beast Boy, and Cyborg staring out of the tower.
There is and this is, everyone knows this, but I just want to point out the theme and the undercurrent in a lot of these lost episodes or even haunted video game stories where I I delved deeper because I'm a true fan, and only real fans would keep watching the Haunted Teen Titans episode. And it's just this immense sense of self-importance is the only reason why you'd be so stupid as to like lock yourself in a dumb situation.
My family, my ancestors, started Pepperidge Farms. And as you know, Pepperidge Farms remembers. So I upheld that and made sure to memorize everything that was happening.
My children come from a long line of real Teen Titans fans. You must watch this episode all the way through.
Yes.
Well, you do have to watch the episode, though, because are you a true otaku if you don't watch it?
Mm-hmm.
You need to complete all of your Teen Titans memories and have them be perfect.
I'm going to give you an old talking to.
I need to rewatch this episode because I think I blinked a few too many times. I had to have had like 30 blinks there. I don't think I took in every frame.
Right.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
Slade's laughter was played on a constant loop. And then he said, "Looks like you'll be needing a new leader, huh, Titans?" Beast Boys, yay! Played forward, then backwards, yay!
Yeah.
It's just a YouTube poop.
Beast Boy kept demanding sauce. What?
Boner. However, loud static and Slade's laughter made it hard to hear because I was laughing too much. Before the commercial break, Cyborg said in a really distorted...
distorted?
Elias, I want you to big crush this.
Robin is dead. We don't need him.
Slade's laughter became even louder, with an evil tone to it, before an explosion turned the screen into pitch dark.
Yes.
An explosion of light turned something.
No.
Okay.
It was a dark explosion.
Okay.
It's a photo-negative flashbang.
Yes.
Hey, fucker! You want to see my flashbang? And the commercial break started. Okay.
Surprise, bitch! So yeah, this is sort of like a YouTube poop, but not too
Semper
much.
Fi, motherfucker!
Damn it. This is good. I'm a member of SEAL Team 6, huh?
Now Bin Laden. Manifest Destiny. Manifest Disney.
Yeah.
Sig Semper Fi Tyrannus.
Wait, no, what? So far this has sort of been like a YouTube poop. Let's see where that goes. Okay. Starfire stood up and said, "Sandwich! Ha 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 ha." Oh, yeah. I stared in disbelief. What the hell did I just watch? No. What the what did I...
What the what?
What the what did I just watch?
What the what did I just watch? I'm trying to watch Teen Titans.
I decided to go on the Cartoon Network forums and saw over 30 topics about this episode of Teen Titans Go screwed up. Oh, this is Teen Titans Go.
Oh, fuck you.
What was that? Oh, wait, these are all quotes. Teen Titans Go screwed up. What was that? Okay.
Is this Teen Titans? Wait, this is Teen Titans Go. Let's get the hell out of here. The king
Yeah,
is gonna beat in a way.
These threads are all just about Teen Titans Go being shit. What is
Not
this
even
shit?
about the episode.
This is the... Hey guys, we were going to have a mashup episode of Teen Titans Go meets the Fat Albert Gang.
Damn it.
Fat Albert, go!
I knew I wasn't the only one who witnessed this. Everyone who was watching the TV saw exactly the same thing I did. I closed Internet Explorer. Oh.
You fucking normie.
Even in 2014, that's kind of... I don't know about that.
No.
I closed Internet Explorer and sat back down on my bed.
Oh, my lord. The show came back from commercials. This time, a new episode was being displayed with jumbled letters. Robin's DF.
That's not jumbled.
No.
It's in the right order.
I didn't recognize this order of words. In fact, I'm dyslexic.
I had never seen ellipses before, and it shattered my 15-year-old unrational mind.
I noticed they've segmented bin out of there, like Bin Laden. Maybe.
The screen flashed red, then black, and then it turned to static within 10 seconds.
That's a long time.
Yep.
It flashed red and black and turned to static within like 5 minutes.
That's longer than the average YouTube intro.
Yeah.
It flashed a bunch of colors, and I realized the reason I couldn't see is because I'm an epileptic, and it was triggering my epilepsy.
Yeah.
It turns out that no, it was just a bright light, and it exploded into pitch darkness because I couldn't see anything.
Robin is dead. Everybody welcome the new leader of the Teen Titans, Porygon.
Yeah. Pokemon.
Pokemon. A dog with a bullet on its head. I couldn't tell what was happening, but it looked like they were in city searching for the dog they thought was Beast Boy. From the episode Every Dog Has Its Day, Robin and Raven was gone from every scene. Even the dialogue between the characters had a depressing tone to it.
Well, don't tell us what any of it is. Just tell us that.
Robin, I think that Slade is onto something.
I think he's on heroin and needs help. We have to have an
has a
intervention.
meth addiction again. I'm not going to do anything about it because I'm Raven.
Yeah. The characters had the dialogue had a depressing tone to it. Teen Titans Go is renewed for another season.
We've been made into stupid, chibi characters with no substance for brain-dead children.
Abysmii, are you fetish farming us to interact with you as Raven? Is this your dream? Is this your fetish?
Take my pants off.
No!
It doesn't.
What pants?
She's not wearing pants.
Oh, you're already 2 steps ahead of me then.
Fuck.
Making me Azeroth, Bentheon, Zinthos. God damn it. Like you all haven't fucking thought about it.
Dude, no, Red, she's the best.
Oh, hell yeah.
So is
She
this
got
me now?
a thick old wiener.
God damn it.
Nope, it's my turn, I think.
Oh.
Then everyone stopped. The characters were frozen on the screen with sad looks upon their faces. They knew that Teen Titans Go got another season. It zoomed in on all 3 of their faces, and then the screen faded to white, almost like a flashback. It showed scenes of Robin lying on the ground, defeated. Once again, Slade's laughter was looped in the background, colors only showing red.
Jason
This
Todd.
This is just an episode with Slade in it.
Yeah.
This happens.
I got a flashback in my background.
God damn it. Jason Todd, Robin, died in the comics from a call-in vote. They literally have killed Robin in the comics in the 1980s. So you gotta give us a little bit more in terms of horror than something that was done already in the official canon in the 1980s.
Well,
You're going to be able to vote on whether Robin dies or not. If you
Tune
want
in
him
next week to see if Robin dies.
If you want him, vote by saying, I want that bird to fly, and type in, I want to see that twink destroyed if you want to kill Robin.
I like how the 1980s is like, well, welcome to the 1980s.
Welcome to the 1980s.
That being said, I don't know if it's ever confirmed if the Robin and Teen Titans is Jason Todd or Dick Grayson or whomever. Like, I don't know. It's not really obvious.
AIDS got you down. Try this tonic.
Off the Todd or stick with Dick.
Dick Todd. Blah, 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 blah. Is this in a really? Is that what
No, then everyone. No, sorry, yeah, in a really. You're right.
In a really incomprehensible voice, I heard Raven say something, but it was incomprehensible, so I don't know what it was. Oh, wait, no, sorry. In a really incomprehensible voice, I heard Raven say, "It's not nice to hit one of your friends, Robin," followed by a loud yell from Robin. The screen blacked out on Robin, and Slade laughed at Robin in a really goofy voice.
God damn it.
Come see what I did to Robin.
I locked him up in my basement.
Did you see that? Animation of Goofy on trial for murder?
Yeah. I'll fucking do it again.
I did it. I killed murder. I love murder. The black screen and laughter went on for the last 4 minutes of airtime. Wow. Before the credits rolled. Slowly. With the music going in reverse. Maybe the whole episode was just played backwards, and that's why it's creepy.
Yeah.
It's actually about Slade resuscitating Robin at the beginning, and then everything's okay.
Actually, I can't allow Teen Titans Go to have another season.
Don't worry, Robin. I'll pull this giant rebar out of your chest, bringing you back to life.
Oh, I'm alive! This is progress! However, the last thing I saw was, in large letters, "We will cancel Teen Titans," in red text after the last credit.
Oh, that's the crux of all of this. This is the authors, and I don't usually insert the author into our analysis, but this is, I think, the authors coming to terms with the fact that Teen Titans ended and Teen Titans Go is a pile of shit.
Maybe.
I just want to see the video that's just like, can you believe liberals are trying to cancel Teen Titans?
God damn it.
Words could not describe how I felt. I looked in the mirror, but all I could see was Slade's laughter. And
all I could see was Slade's laughter? I see.
Is that fan I see watching Cartoon Network?
All I could think about was Slade's laughter and Robin's motionless body just lying there. I went back to the CN forums, the China Network forums, and attempted to see if the producers would have anything to say, but they didn't.
They talked on there all the time.
Jeff Kaplan here, newly hired at Cartoon Network. We think this episode's really going to feel good.
We heard your
Catch
feedback.
Robin out of the game, out of the show, because people didn't like him.
We heard your feedback that you guys don't like Teen Titans Go, so we're going to have a new show called Teen Titans Come. It's going to have a very different... It's going to be a lot more adult-oriented. It's less of a Teen Titans and more of a barely legal Titans.
There will be a brand new character who's dating Raven. His name is Kev Japlin.
His name is
really cool. He has all the powers.
His name is Genji.
God damn it.
He's going to be voiced by Michael Chu. In fact, they closed the forums until further notice.
That didn't happen.
I can't believe Cartoon Network would be so pro-censorship.
How did Cartoon Network end up like this?
So there's a list of categories at the bottom of the story. Cartoon Network, Suicide, Teen Titans, different things like that. One of the categories is Who Lives in a Pineapple Under the Sea, SpongeBob SquarePants, Absorbent and Yellow and Porous is He, SpongeBob. It's the entire fucking thing. That's a category.
I am in support of this. It's amazing.
Oh wait, actually the tag degrades into SpongeBob SquarePants. It says, if poopy butt be poopy your fucking asshole, you are an asshole, then shit in your pants and dance in it, you're an asshole. What the fuck? How many stories are in this category?
I think 4chan co-operates this wiki.
There are so many stories in this category.
Let us know if you want more stories from the category of Who the Pineapple Under the Sea, the Absorbent and Shitty Assy Poopy Butthole category, which is its own genre. You know, you have your keyhole fiction, your ashcan, and then your super shitty Poopy Butthole SpongeBob.
I want to point out, first of all, I was right. This is trying to take something creepy and make it more creepy, and it failed. But I want to point out a comment here from a fandom user. This pasta was deleted from Creepypasta Wiki.
No.
Reply. Why? Other reply. 3 words. This story sucks. No, it was deleted because they hate fun.
Mm-hmm.
They do hate fun. No. Creepypasta is serious business, guy.
This story doesn't belong on the Creepypasta Wiki. Wait a minute, who wrote it? Oh, we don't know him? Okay, yeah, it doesn't belong on the Creepypasta Wiki.
Guys, there are stories far worse than this.
There are stories that are better written, but less entertaining and less engaging than this.
There are also stories that are much more serious attempts that are way worse. So, take it for what it is.
Poggers!
I know neither of us want to read an SCP.
Poggers!
You better say poggers or you're fired.
Poggers!
All right, we ready to continue with SCP Foundation?
Yeah.
We're doing SCP 2030 now. You guys happy about that?
Mm-hmm.
No. Dude, laugh is fun.
SCP has some really cool stuff. It has the SCP that's the witch from Left 4 Dead.
Mm-hmm.
It has the SCP that's the Weeping Angel from Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
It has some really cool stuff that's really good, but then some of it is boring.
We'll find out which.
Boring.
Well, that's okay. Is that our metric here? We're going to go for boring or fun.
Is it boring or fun? Fun or boring? Find out now on this episode.
That should be a game show on Nickelodeon in the 90s. Welcome to Boring or Fun. We'll find out if you enjoy this show or not. Let's go look at these dogs. Are these dogs fun? Hey, these are dogs are fun.
Why do you keep watching this? I have to know.
We're going to do some taxes. Big adult tax time. That's not
market
fun.
testing.
I have to tune in every week to know if it's boring or fun.
Yeah.
I have to.
Okay, kids, I don't feel like teaching today. Wheel it in. It's like, all right, kids, we're going to, have another round of boring or fun.
It's like good idea, bad idea, but it's boring or fun.
All right, little Cindy, we have for you. Wow, this gray rock. Look at that. Wow. Okay, and little Bobby, while she's playing with the gray rock, you're going to have pony rides. Okay, now let's find out.
Bobby, you have a flamethrower.
Bobby, where did you get that? And how did you bring it into the studio? Bobby, no. Bobby, please. Cindy has a family.
Bobby would grow up to be Elon Musk.
Yeah.
SCP-2030. Object class Keter, so it's a dangerous boy. Special containment procedure. Foundation operate web analysis bot Delta 09 Laugh Stop is to be kept in constant operation and checked for defects twice a week by a level 2 staff member familiar with its operations. When functional, the bot will search a wide range of file sharing and video streaming websites for SCP-2030 and remove any manifestation. Finding and isolating SCP-2030's point of origin is considered a Delta-level priority. Efforts to locate the studio where SCP-2030 is filmed are ongoing.
All right, now, based on the attached photos alone,
yes,
I don't know how hopeful I am for this, seeing as how the writer dressed up and set his phone or the bathroom counter to take a photo of himself stepping out of his own bathtub for his SCP article.
See, I have no problem with that, and I actually applaud that effort.
Yeah.
However, I have a lot of trepidation because I think this is just going to turn into... Alan tutorial was a really cool idea. What if I made it into an SCP?
Well, yeah, that's the thing is I think it's going to be... I'm predicting a self-insert. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Probably not. We'll see.
I hope that it's something fun and entertaining and not boring, but we'll find out.
And a self-insert doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad or not entertaining.
True.
I mean, I think Alan Resnick is a crazy person, and Alan Tutorial's kind of a crazy person self-insert in a way.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually just his YouTube channel, and people misunderstood, and now he's famous.
Yeah.
Abysmii.
Oh, right.
You drunk
The
fuck.
story that we're reading. Description.
Oh, no, we gotta pause so I can get more alcohol.
Ugh.
Damn right we do. If I'm going to read an SCP, I've got to be blasted. Description,
Ass-blasted.
SCP-2030.
I demand that I be constantly ass-blasted while reading this SCP.
SCP-2030 is an anomalous phenomenon that manifests as a television series. The medium through which SCP-2030 manifests changes depending on the most popular format currently in use. As of 2014, SCP-2030 most commonly inserts itself into automated DVD rental kiosks.
Red
That's
box?
the most common thing in 2014? Maybe. I don't know. File sharing websites. Oh, there we go. And paid on-demand video streaming services. Prior to 2012, SCP-2030 commonly manifested as a DVD set in video rental stores and as VHS tapes prior to 2003.
Okay.
Thus far, no reliable evidence that SCP-2030 manifestations took place prior to the year 1983 has been discovered. However, 38 seasons of programming are known to exist, implying that SCP has been active to some degree since 1976.
Okay, so, for anybody not keeping track, let me summarize that. SCP-2030 is a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah, that's. I think that is less of a problem in terms of writing all of that out if you're just reading it, but when you're reading it aloud, it just like, oh boy, does it drag.
I mean, we have the bit in there where it sort of is it's adapting to new technology, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, that's an important key element. It's just, boy, do these always just become a bitch to read aloud.
Mm-hmm.
The series' title typically appears as Laugh is Fun, although variations on this name, such as Laugh is Life or Laugh is Laugh, are not uncommon.
Or Laugh is Love, or Love is Life, or Eat, Pray, Marry, or whatever.
Marry, fuck, kill. Or Laugh is Poggers.
Welcome back to Marry, Fuck, Kill. Tonight, this young bachelor will marry one person, fuck the other on camera, and then execute the remaining person.
Kill my wife.
So she just executes someone. It's like, poof. All right, join us next week.
Who will he give the rose to? Who will he give the condom to? And who will he give a fatal gunshot wound to?
She just takes out the condom, unrolls it, and then chokes a guy to death. It's like, wow, what a plot twist.
There you go.
Nothing in the rules that says you can't choke a bachelor to death with a condom.
There's nothing in the rules that says a dog can't choke someone to death with a condom in professional basketball. I don't know. The series has no corresponding box art. It mimics art from other television series, often causing viewers to select it, mistaking it for another program. Now, this is where I would like some examples, not too much wordy, but, like an episode of Seinfeld, but all the characters have the, face of the main character.
We'll have to wonder if that's going to be in an addendum or something.
The show is a hidden camera comedy series showcasing the candid responses of various people to bizarre, disturbing, and often anomalous situations. Episodes usually run between 10 and 12 minutes and feature introductory and closing segments that bookend the hidden camera footage. No episode to date has had end credits roll.
An anomalous prank show? That's fine.
So, YouTube. SCP-2030-1 is a presumably human adult male that serves as the show's host, providing introductory and closing commentary as well as appearing to victims to reveal that they are being filmed for a television series. SCP-2030-1 is invariably shown wearing a royal blue three-piece suit with black and white wing-tip shoes.
And a fedora, milady.
Due to the way in which scenes are filmed, SCP-2030-1 is only seen from the neck down, making identification difficult. It refers to itself as Laffy McLafferson. Hilarious.
Well, if we saw its head, then that would show that it's being written by a 19-year-old with acne.
And glasses, and a buzz cut. Come on now.
And a fedora.
Alright, individuals appearing on the show often react to the events that they witness with panic or distress, but appear immediately calmed upon the appearance of SCP-2030-1. This is true even when the individual in question has sustained significant bodily harm, or witnessed a particularly traumatic event. Additionally, most recorded individuals seem to express some degree of familiarity with SCP-2030-1, with some claiming to be fans of the show. That's a good touch. The show you've never seen before, but you're a fan of it,
This is a good idea, though, because I like the idea of, it's punked, right? It's just like, oh, I've been a victim of a prank, but, things get really heinous, but it doesn't matter, because when Laffy McLafferson shows up, people are just like,
Laffy McLafferson?
You killed my wife, that's a sick prank.
God damn it, you had me going there for a minute. Research into whether SCP-2030 uses its viewership as its victim selection pool is ongoing.
Episodes follow a particular theme that each prank segment alludes to. SCP-2031 introduced these themes at the beginning of each episode in an as-of-yet unidentified film studio while standing atop a bright yellow stage decorated with oversized geometric shapes of various colors. Episode themes vary from the very mundane, such as the beach, pets, and candy, to the strange and violent, such as mail fraud, arson, and terrorism. SCP-2030-1 delivers a similar speech at the end of each program to close out the show.
Mail fraud, arson, and terrorism. That just reminds me of that Hannibal Buress stand-up. I was listening to a rap song that said, kill people, burn shit, fuck school. And that's kind of a, down step and, what's really cool. Kill people. All right, murder's bad. Burn shit. Well, is it a controlled burn? I don't know. Fuck school. What are you, just skipping school? That's not impressive.
It's true. Maybe they meant actually fuck the entire school.
Maybe. At the end of each episode...
I'm not content with a mass shooting. I'm down for a mass banging.
Mm-hmm. Mass boning. At the end of each episode, the camera pulls back and around from SCP-2030-1 stage to show the studio audience, which usually comprises the individuals featured in the episode. During this time, the words filmed in front of a studio audience, created in partnership with... I'm not clicking on that link because I don't care, are superimposed over the footage in white text. Research into the identities of the people featured in the show's prank segment has revealed that they are all persons who were officially documented as having died or gone missing in the year they appeared on the program.
They're trapped. They're in the Overlook Hotel of funniest home video series. This is funniest Overlook Hotel videos. I don't know. There's something there. I'm not smart enough to find it. Through investigations into the deaths of SCP-2030 participants, thorough investigations into the deaths of SCP-2030 participants have revealed a number of inconsistencies and contradictions in matters concerning the circumstances of the deaths. Like what? Additionally, exhumations of the individual's remains have revealed that all recorded participants' bodies are currently missing. There's studio property now. The general consensus among researchers assigned to SCP-2030 is that victims are likely abducted after their use in the show, with their disappearances covered up when possible. However, no concrete evidence connecting the individual's deaths with SCP-2030, besides the show's footage, has yet been found.
There's no proof except for the video evidence.
Except for the proof, yeah. I don't mind this premise, I don't mind this article. It's keeping things adequately brief and adequately explained. There are some things I'd like to hear more of and some things I'd like to hear less of, but it's not anything bad.
I'll tell you this. I love the premise, but I just don't like the idea of it continuing because this is such a 90s and early 2000s idea that, like, him showing up on the internet, Laffy McLafferson being a character on the internet, it's like, I don't know about that. That's not how, it's supposed to be like paranormal Slenderman Bob Saget, right?
Right.
So I don't know that that's like what would be hippin' and hoppin' right now. So I think that this should be like a more time sensitive thing.
I don't know. I'm terrified of Slender Saget myself.
He just went up there on stage and made a bunch of dick jokes. It's great.
Always watching the Olsen twins from the shadows.
Well, we got some addendums here, so this is going to give us some examples. Let's read a few of these and see if they're any fucking good.
Yeah, let's read a couple.
A couple. Let's skip over. The episode theme is swelling. Individuals involved is Macy Gershom and Kyle Parker, killed by a hit-and-run driver on a date. Scene description. An elderly woman sits on a park bench, feeding nearby pigeons with seed from a bag. Gershom and Park, a couple, walk down a park pathway and approach the woman. Once the two come within approximately 1.5 meters of the elderly woman, a swarm of pigeons fly into the elderly woman's mouth, causing her stomach to become severely engorged and quickly rupture. The couple express great distress at the events until SCP-2030-1 emerges from the elderly woman's stomach cavity, at which point Gershom and Parker appear relieved.
Oh, thank God, it's just a hidden camera show.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's pretty fucking good.
This is what we should have had this much fun throughout the article. Now, I'm not saying to make it all wild and crazy, but maybe little touches, little...
Well, again, that's the problem, because you have to put all the actual fun, interesting stuff in the addendums. This first third of your article has to be minutia.
Well, like when it said it mimics the box art of other shows, there could have been a little thing in there, like one sentence where it said, for example, X, Y, and Z, and you could have put some funny, thing on there.
Yeah. Season 21, 1997, episode theme, Margaret Thatcher. My favorite motif. Individuals involved, Doris Carter died of ovarian cancer, February 24th, 1997. Scene description. Mrs. Carter walks into her kitchen and opens a cabinet door, out of which falls a large mass of flesh. As Carter screams, the mass grows and shapes itself into a severely disproportional facsimile of former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Margaret Thatcher. That's pretty good.
Margaret Thatcher, come catch her. Okay.
With its head twice as large as its torso, Carter rushes to leave the room, but the Thatcher creature leaps onto her before she can escape. It extends its tongue into the woman's open mouth, and this is porn, and Thatcher faces of various sizes begin appearing across Carter's skin. The faces proceed to recite Thatcher's April 1986 speech on the bombing of Libya in perfect unison.
We fucking found a good one after Slinky Man.
God.
It's been such a dry spell after fucking Slinky Man, but we found a good one.
2 years.
I should say Dead Pallet found a good one.
Yeah, I've stopped looking. SCP-2030-1 climbs out of a nearby cupboard and points to the hidden cameras. Mrs. Carter smiles. The creature's tongue is still extended down her throat.
Oh, it's just a prank show.
She just... She can't talk because she has the tongue down her throat, but she just looks at Laffy McLafferson and gives a thumbs up.
Hey. Season 13, 1989. Episode theme, Squirrels. Individuals involved, Melissa McCarthy and Travis Tritt. Now, Melissa and Travis Englund disappeared, last seen 5/12/89. Scene description. Mrs. England lies in bed next to a male figure, presumably Mr. England. A series of...
Possibly not your dad.
Yeah, maybe not dad. A series of high-pitched squeaking noises are heard, and Mrs. England is awakened. She tells her husband to wake up, but he does not respond. She places her hand on his shoulder, but quickly draws it back with a shriek. His skin begins to undulate, as though something is moving underneath. A multitude of squirrels then burst from various places on his body. Okay, this is the pigeon one again. Quickly filling the bed and crawling onto the woman. She rises to leave the room, but SCP-2030-1 walks in and turns on the light. He is accompanied by Mr. England, who has been skinned from head to foot, but gives no indication of feeling any discomfort. All three share a laugh, and the segment ends. So he gave up his skin for a good break. Yeah.
A lot of them do have to do with body horror.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because I think it's executing it in a very the best body horror almost has a comedic tint to it, I think, because it is so just ridiculous.
Should we quit while we're ahead?
Yeah, I don't. I kind of want to tell people to go read the rest of these addendums for themselves, because this is actually a fun read.
I worry it's going to be because we've got we've got 2 more, and then we've got a transcript of something else. But yeah. I worry that it's going to be 3 more things of body horror that are similar, and we're going to gradually find it less funny.
I think we should stop here. But no, this was creative. It was enjoyable. I like this.
Now, DP, this is a democracy. What is your vote?
I'm cool with that. Yeah, you just go read it yourself.
Read it yourself, you fuckers.
Read it yourself, you bitch.
Do some reading on your own. I'm sick of doing it for you.
Yes.
This has been the Fear Fiction Podcast. Your hosts are Abysmii, Dead Palette, and Slimebeast. Music by Abysmii. Art by C.F. Comer. Voiceover by Atticus Jackson. Edited by Elias the Intern. Subscribe to Fearfic on YouTube to stay up to date on new episodes.
Who is there? Do not stalk in the shadows like the Nanu when he has had too much cheese. Ah, it is the Ed boy who seeks the stories of old. See it, and Rolf shall tell you a tale passed down from his uncle Mario. Mario was slender for his age, so he was untrustworthy. But a fine weaver of tales, yes. Yes, Rolf shall tell you the tale of the McDonald's building. A few months ago, I was driving along the streets of Los Angeles with my friend Zach, until we realized that we are running out of gas. We are trying to park somewhere to give our car rest, but no luck. Then, something caught our eyes. It was a McDonald's building, with Ronald McDonald at the top of it. When we parked by the parking lot, we noticed that there was no customers inside. It was weird, considering that McDonald's is open 24/7. Also, there were no cars either. Rolf could have swore that the Ronald McDonald statue turned its head against Rolf. Rolf told Zach about it, but when he saw it, it was in normal position. He told me I was going nuts, but the statue did turn its head. Rolf swears this. I then heard a faint laugh coming from the inside. We got terrified. I tried opening the door, but it was locked by a rusty master combination lock. We didn't have time to figure out the combination, so Zach pulls out his gun and shoots at it. It was finally unlocked. So we open the door and go inside. What Rolf sees is so horrible. There were dead corpses all over the tables and chairs and lots of blood in the soda machine. Rolf pukes in trash can that was next to us, but before we did that, Rolf sees mutilated arms and legs inside, which makes Rolf puke even more. How McDonald's end up like this? Rolf was so hungry, we ran into the kitchen. There were fries and a few burgers. Rolf thinks we finally found food. Until we saw more corpses. This time, they had no eyeballs, just blood coming from the sockets. Their stomachs have been ripped open with the organs ripped out. Rolf tries ignoring them, but they still bother Rolf. Rolf didn't even have time to eat fries. We tried escaping through the main door, but it mysteriously locked by itself. We were now prisoners inside of the building. Rolf gets scared just staring at the corpses. Zach and Rolf split it up, trying to look for an exit. He went to the door that was covered in oil. Whatever, doesn't matter. Rolf doesn't want to enter with Zach because Rolf feels that danger was lurking behind the door. That is when Rolf sees a small bomb in one of the dining tables. Rolf picks it up, fuses with lighter, and places in the door. After 10 seconds, it finally exploded. Rolf was free to go wherever he wants. Rolf tries calling him to come back, but he still didn't answer. Rolf fills up Wilfred with backup gas supply that is stored in the trunk, and Rolf waits to go back to the car. It was now 7 p.m. That's when Rolf sees tall figure coming from the door with a chainsaw. Rolf drives away as fast as Rolf can. Rolf manages to escape to house. Zach never came back at all. 2 days later, Rolf receives newspaper with the most disturbing headline of all. It said, 2 boys went to an abandoned McDonald's restaurant in the far side of Los Angeles. One managed to get away with the other one. Nowhere in sight. Police are still trying to locate the man, but they never found proof. Then they mysteriously disappeared by entering an oil-covered door. What was behind that door? How did they all went missing? I hope someone would solve this mystery anytime soon. And who is the strange figure? Yes, well, that is the story. How would Uncle Mario know it was Rolf in the story? Doesn't matter. Go away, Ed Boy.
Hello, I'm DP, and welcome to Ashcan Tips, a segment where I break down how to write realistic, creepy short stories. In the previous segment in this series, we discussed what to keep in mind when actually writing your story proper. Now we're going to break down 5 tips to do after you have your initial draft done. This is Phase 3, Finish. Tip 1 is to proof your story. Proof your story, but also have a friend proof your story. If improvement is your goal, don't advise them about anything first. Get a raw reaction. If your goal was to scare the reader and then you didn't scare them, don't change your goal. Seek advice on what might help you meet your goal. Don't be afraid of failing or falling short. That's pressure you're putting on yourself that you don't need. It's far more important that you learn how to calibrate these story elements than you releasing the perfect story into the world. Tip 2 is to punch up your writing. Once you have feedback on the story, now it's time to ask all the questions that you have up until this point. But again, is the opening paragraph alluring? Are there any notes that I forgot to add? Can you push the tone further with metaphors, similes, and sensory information? Does your narrator's voice come through well? Too long-winded? Just reconsider everything you've considered up until this point. There should be some easy things to add or subtract that'll push you further in the right direction just a little bit. But also, going back to tip 1, proof your story again. Minor spelling and grammar mistakes can really hurt immersion depending on the situation in Ashcan Horror and Creepypasta. I'm dyslexic and I struggle with accidentally fixing my own mistakes as I'm reading them in my head because I read sentences more than I read words. So I need a lot of people in my life that are able and willing to read my stuff and correct it for me. Writing buddies are valuable. Tip 3 is to know your rights. Chances are you'll never be paid what you're worth as an artist. Very few people are making a living being artists, but a lot of people are creative. That said, if someone finds value in your freely published art and wants to repost it, use it, or own it, make them pay for it. The sad truth is writers' efforts aren't valued because writers are more common. A lot of people can throw words and sentences into paragraphs, so people think it's not an important skill. But you're not dumb, and you know better. I can't give advice on how much your art is worth, but it's not worth nothing. Protect your rights if someone wants to steal your stuff or doesn't ask for permission. I know that this is an uphill battle, and it's one that's never going to be over. Tip 4 is to temper your expectations. Traction on the internet is hard, especially for fictional writers. If 10 people read and enjoy your story, you're killing it. There's so much writing out there that is like shouting into a void, and if that nets you 10 fans, you've already made it. Don't let the internet clout and hustle culture tell you metrics are a real measure of a person's craft. Some 19-year-old gamer girl selling bathwater will always be more rich and famous than you, so fucking give up. Just fucking give up. Be happy that you made others happy. Let that be humbling enough. Tip 5 is that the perfect is the enemy of the good. Your story will never be perfect. Barbie.avi isn't perfect, but people remember it. Jeff the Killer isn't even fucking good, and people remember it. Does anyone actually hate troll pasta? I know a few people do. They're fun and refreshing. Even a story that's flawed in a fun and memorable way can be great. You'll be amazed at how uncritical your average reader is, and that's not a bad thing. Far from it. They're not dumb. They know that these stories have flaws, and they just don't care. We read bad stories all the time and point out their flaws in a way that most readers don't, only because it's fun to laugh at ourselves as a community. Don't let our jokes discourage you from writing. Don't let failure scare you. Just release something at some point. I hope these tips help you write something fun and unique. The next segment will be talking about giving your story a skeleton outline. Please take a second to hit that like button and maybe hit up youtube.com/creepypasta to see some of the results of the stories I've written with methods like these.
So, I love the hip-hops. I love all of the raps. But what I've noticed is rap is very self-referential. It's a lot like comic books where people will open up a comic book and they'll get intimidated because they're like, well, what is the Kryptonian laser? And it's just like, oh my god, did you not read fucking Action Comics 70 years ago? You don't know what the Kryptonian laser is?
Yeah, you fucking
It gets
idiot.
really...
It's fucking dope.
So
Fire.
dope. So you just get like intimidated. And what I've noticed is people who don't like hip hop are intimidated and just don't understand a lot of things because hip hop gets very self-referential. So I would like to recommend a song called The One, that's spelled out, The One by Slaughterhouse. It's 4 rappers, and the song references a lot of other things like pop music and rock music. So if you don't know about why it's funny that someone's face felt like Maze from, a Kanye West song, and you're like, I don't know who the fuck that is. Do I have to go read a Wikipedia article to understand this rap song? If you like rock and pop music, go listen to The One, and maybe you will find your first rap song that you ever like.
And rap is essentially the SCP of popular music. You need a bibliography to understand. No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
And
I'm kidding.
if you turn your back on it, they'll snap your neck. Is that?
Ooh. For honestly speaking, though, rap, and as someone who avoided it for a long time, like there is good rap music out there for everybody. You just have to find it. There's a lot of different types, and it can be a bit difficult to discover it. But yeah, no, don't be afraid to try new music.
No, that's the thing is like you see all of these people like, yeah, I don't like rap, but this nerd, like this Dan Bull or Stipendium or Epic Rap Battles of History, I can relate to that. Why? Well, guess why they can relate to it? Because it's not rap songs
what
about
they're
other
talking
fucking
about.
rap songs.
And
it just gets so far up its ass.
Because they're white and people are racist.
There's tons of black people on them, though.
Listen,
tons of...
Abysmii said, like he said, he avoided rap for a long time. And then I sent him a picture of Eminem, and I said, "This is Eminem." And he was like, "Oh,
this is rap. Oh, okay, yeah,
good."
And you say he grew up in a trailer park? Oh, awesome. Very, very relatable.
I don't know if he's white enough for me. Well, he grew up in a trailer park. Oh, okay. That's pretty white.
Awfully hot.
Wait, where did he grow up? Detroit. You're losing me.
You're losing me.
What does he
it's
have
okay,
in his
he's
back
rich
pocket?
now. Oh, okay, great.
But all of his friends are black.
What does he have in his back pocket? A laptop.
Oh, great.
Oh, it's not a Mac.